News on the go for you now. The Transport Department and Sanral will today launch the Vala Zonke War Room to take on the country's pothole crisis. It comes after the launch of a national campaign in August last year in a joint effort by all 9 provinces. Transport Minister Sindisiwe Chikunga and provincial MECs are expected to attend the launch today. Zola Sholwana is following the story and joins us now live from Centurion. And Zola, of course, it's a story I think that resonates with most, if not all, motorists in the country. I wonder what the strategy is here.
Yes, you're right, Ayanda. I'm actually joined by the Minister right now. We are told that this is a national initiative, so there's quite a number of officials that will be present in this event. But let me actually just have the Minister so that we can let her go so she can start with the proceedings of the day. Ma'am, thank you very much for your time. I believe this is another initiative to try and deal with the issue of potholes nationally.
Yes, indeed, it is. We're coming here today to launch the Operation Vala Zonke War Room. Remember, the Operation Vala Zonke was launched last year in August, and it will be turning a year in August 8 this year. However, we are accelerating and heightening the patching of potholes, and for it to be central and the reporting happens central, interventions happening at a central point, we therefore decided to establish this war room. And we are therefore coming here today to ensure that it is launched, but also it goes live. And we're very happy that you are also here with us.
Mm-hmm. Now, you just said it's almost a year since the launch of Operation Vala Zonke. How far have you come when in terms of closing off, potholes, as we know that this is actually a national crisis?
In fact, there's been a lot of work that has happened. However, maybe the getting of information, collection of information has not been up to scratch. And this is what this war room is going to do, because we're going to have teams that are full-time here talking to provinces. At least we're going to get 3 people allocated to a province, a supervisor and operator, 2 operators talking to 1 province. And from provinces, we expect provinces to appoint 2 people as well who will be communicating with those people so that we know exactly at a particular time as to what is happening. However, also the public will assist us in identifying the potholes and downloading the app and then sending it to us. And then, of course, we can locate and send it to the correct road authority. That will be your municipalities, your provincial departments, and so on. And that will therefore make all of us to somehow play some important role. That process for a public person, it will be free. For instance, the app, the sending it, you don't have to pay anything. And that is why we think this time around we are heightening the issue of knowing exactly as to what is happening. Our intention is that a pothole that is reported is patched within 14 days. It might happen that it doesn't happen, but we'll then be able to find out as to what are the reasons why that pothole is not patched within 14 days. It could be the issue of skills, it could be the issue of resources, and therefore we're going to have also the decision makers meeting every week to look at strategic issues and decisions that need to be taken so as to unblock whatever obstacles that are there. So we think that we are trying to heighten the issue of ensuring that our roads are trafficable and they are without potholes.
Thank you very much, Minister. We'll obviously have you after the briefing. Now, that was the Minister of Transport. I just want to show you Ayanda. She is walking in right now with her delegation, and they'll be cutting the ribbon to officially open the war room that's going to be dealing with potholes, Operation Vala Zonke. Now, in terms of what to expect, there's going to be a demonstration that will be taking place on the Sanral Vala Zonke app, and also showing how people can report potholes nationally and how they will be captured and how a team that's going to be dealing with those potholes will be dispatched to those respective areas. Now, this is obviously another attempt to make sure that they get rid of potholes that have really caused our roads to be in poor construction. The briefing is expected to start shortly, and we'll obviously be keeping you updated on that one.
Absolutely. Zola Sholwana there, live to us there from Centurion, as we stay with these live visuals of the Minister, of course. During the ceremonial moment, dare I emphasize, because as the saying goes, the proof of the pudding will be in the tasting. This project is just one of those that are very easy to measure in terms of its success rate. How many potholes can actually be resolved. And there you have it, the Minister finally cutting that ribbon as part of the war room officially now being opened. All right, and I wonder if you're able to see a change where you're living. Once again, I think it's going to be very easy to track how successful, in fact, this war room is, given how pervasive the issue of potholes is in this country. It's a story we're going to keep watching for you, and as soon as that briefing starts, we'll bring you as much of it as we can.